The outriders are lining up for the final salute to one of the greatest chuckwagon drivers the world has ever known. Happy trails, my friend. Happy trails.
There will be a little bit more room at the top of the CPCA standings next year. One of the sport's all-time greats, Brian Labicane, raced around the CPCA Oval for the last time at Halstead Downs on Championship Sunday at the 2014 CPCA Finals in Lloydminster.
I had an interesting thank you last night from Dave Galloway. He come and thanked me for being old so he could make Calgary.
The 65-year-old was forced to retire due to the sport's age restrictions, but he continually proved that age was not a limitation for him. He finished no worse than 7th in the last decade of his career.
Oh, a feeling of sadness, knowing that you can't take up the lines and go compete, I still have a passion to be out there and want to win, and.
Somebody that's done so much for so long deserves to go out with a big bang, and he's done it all year. He won his last heat in Calgary.
The senior Labicane won 6 Canadian championships in his 40-plus years of racing.
One of the first memories I have of here is, the first time Dad won the championship in '93, and I remember my pink T-shirt and my brown cowboy hat going up on stage with Dad and accepting that award with him. And you know what? There's not many people who have done as much for this sport as him. I'm so proud to be a part of his legacy, and hopefully I can, do half as much as what he's done for this sport as in my near future.
Labicane's championship total, though, seems to be on its way to being demolished by the CPCA's most consistent star. This year, Vern Nolan won yet another dramatic championship dash, his 3rd in a row and his 4th in 15 years of racing.
That's what the whole training regimen is about. You work hard at it and get to the Final Four, and hopefully you got enough horsepower to win it. And this year, all our spring training and stuff we do with the horses shows up in these situations.
Vern's wins are proof that chuckwagons are an equal combination of speed and luck. He crossed the finish line in 2nd spot the last 3 years, each time off a different barrel. But every year, the lead driver incurred penalties, this time his brother Shane, handing Vern the keys to a brand new Westridge GMC truck.
Vern runs tough, and he deserves all the wins that he's got. The wagon racing, it's a sport that a lot of luck goes with it. Like tonight, he is lucky that you have to win it, but that goes with the territory.
Coming in after Turlford, you're thinking, you hope you make Calgary, and I knew we had the horsepower to do it. We just didn't have the brakes. We were taking lots of penalties, and then a few good runs here on this big track and got us back in there and got us to where we had to get this job done.
While Vern no longer has to look over his shoulder for the speedy red and white diamond wagon, he won't be completely clear of Brian Labicane's legacy, with Brian's horsepower going to son Jamie and son-in-law BJ Carey.
Him and BJ split what I have here, bought them, so their barns just got deeper. They're just going to be tougher next year because I'm retiring.
Yeah, it's a next year game, and we go back and regroup and buy some new horses and see if we can do this one more time.
A budding group of drivers are looking to build off an exciting season in 2014. 8 different drivers won show titles, including 2 first-time winners. And another 2 CPCA drivers will be racing in Calgary for the first time in 2015. While the departure of Brian Labicane will mean more room at the top of the standings, everyone will have their work cut out for them trying to catch the 3-time defending champion. Bobjack Sheep Metals, Vern Nolan.